Welcome back to my channel guys, and today we are going to see a problem which is based on the balanced parents. So we are using JavaScript for this video. So let's get started. So the problem statement is like that. If you are passing the balanced parenthesis, it return true, and if you are passing the unbalanced, then it should return false. And there is one special case, like if we are passing something like this, so it should also return false because we are first passing the closing parenthesis. It means this function should return false because this is the corner case. So let's get started with coding. So for this we are using the Node.js and ES6 syntaxes. So we are going to use the reduce helper method to solve this problem. So the very first step, you have to write a function which is balance parents, okay, and we are passing string, which is we are going to pass the number of parentheses to verify is it balanced or not. So this function, first we take that string and we are going to take that string and split it by the blank character, okay. And we are going to use the reduce helper method as I mentioned earlier, and it should take a function as a parameter, and it is taking the two parameters. The first one is the previous, let's say, and the second one is the splitted character, which is we are going to pass, okay. And it takes the previous as an argument here. So I'm going to explain this. What is this previous means? Previous is nothing but a memory, or you can say like accumulator, which is taking the initial value as a 0, and if you use in this function this previous value, you can increment or decrement. That is we passed as a reduce function argument, okay. So let's going to write the checking condition for parenthesis, okay. So if we passing character is equal to the opening character, okay. So in this case what we are going to do, we just increment the value of previous. So this value of 0 is going to be 1, and in this case again add one condition, sorry, which is your closing character, okay. It means if we are going to pass open character, so open parenthesis, so the value of 0 is going to be 1, and again if we pass the closing one, so what we are going to do is do we decrement the value of previous. It means the plus 1 is going to be a 0 again. So if you do like plus 1, and if you again going to do minus 1, so if you do minus 1, so it became 0, okay. So it means if you open one parenthesis and again we have closing that parenthesis, the counter became plus 1 and minus 1, that is equal to 0, and we are going to check it first. So if we put the not operator here, so it whole function is going to return a boolean expression, okay. So first we are going to write balance parents, and let's say we are passing the right value, okay. Let's try to run. It is returning undefined. Let's add one more condition here. Let's say if for the corner case that condition is there, if the value of previous is less than 0, it means we're going to first pass the closing parenthesis, that is corner case, which I explained here. So if it's going to pass this first, so it means the previous counter is going to be -1 and it return the previous value again, that is nothing but false. Okay, let's try to run and see the value. It is returning undefined. Let me debug it. So we need to return the previous value here. Sorry, function is not returning anything. So yeah, the value of previous is going to return by this function as a Boolean expression, either true or false. So let's try to run this code and test it. Sorry, we need to type return here also. Okay, so let's try to run. So if you see this here, to pass the balance one, it is going to return true. Let's say we put all the corner cases here also. So this is the second one, okay, which I passed, something like this. This is also looking like balance one, but it will not going to balance because it's a corner cases. And let's say if you're going to pass this, so it means it will going to return. So if you see, for all the opening parentheses, we have a closing parenthesis. In this case, here it's not, if you're able to see, and this is the corner case is again going to return a false. Okay, so this is the code for balance. Check either your parenthesis or balanced or not. This is very common interview question. And if you're not subscribed my channel yet, so please subscribe to my channel. We are making the coding interview and algorithm and other programming languages videos. And if you want to follow me on GitHub, so I shared my link in the comment section. So please subscribe to my channel and follow me on GitHub. So thank you for listening. Have a great day.